Hi guys, Top Pops here, and today we're going to be taking a look at your collections. So, let's get started. Alright, so I have here a bunch that you guys emailed to me. At my new email, we have toppopsvids@gmail.com. I did this just so if you guys wanted to send in your collections, or if you had like maybe fun Funko stories, we can do this for some other videos as well. But for today, I asked you guys just to send in your collections and maybe like a fun fact about them. So we'll find out where you guys are from, what your name is, and then stuff like that. So let's get started with the first one here. We have Ray, and this right here is a huge collection. So it looks like it's on his wall here. Some great 10-inch characters. I also noticed that he has Hodor holding the door. I'm digging through this here to see what my favorite one is probably. That Octospidey there is really cool. It's one of those ones that I saw at Walgreens, but it had such a bad box that I didn't want to pick it up. It was like really dinged. It was in one of the videos actually a while ago. So too bad we couldn't get that one. I am still looking for that one. If you guys know if Walgreens is like getting a restock on it or something, or maybe I should just go to more than one Walgreens. But anyways, that one's really cool. I see you've got a lot of the Batman 80th anniversary stuff. I think if I'm not mistaken, do you have the... I think that one there is from the Target collector's box. They came with like another figure and like the t-shirt and stuff like that. He also says he's from New Jersey and he loves the videos. So anyways, Ray, really great collection. This one here we have Hunter from Austin, Texas, and his fun fact is that most of the collection is DC. He loves all of the Batman and Harley Quinn pops. So if we're looking through these here, there's some really great figures. Also, this one here looks like he's got some Pez across the bottom as well, which as you guys probably know, I love the Pez. Also, I really like that you kept it in box as well. It's a nice display when it's in box because the box also looks great as well. There looks like you've got a lot of chases on the right side there, some that I don't have. I don't have the Ty Webbs one. I don't have Mr. Meeseeks. I don't have Roman from Birds of Prey. I don't have Captain Marvel. You've got a lot of chases that are cool. I also noticed a lot of ad icons as well, and some of the new Good Luck Trolls, which are some great figures as well. But yeah, there's their first photo that you sent over. Then the next one here is even more figures. So it looks like it was to the left of that first stuff there. This is going all the way from the floor. Wow. I see the Target dog, Bonsai Shenzi and Ed, Timon. Ooh, some of the Office ones. Okay, that's cool. I see like Dwight Schrute, Jim Halpert, some really great figures there. But overall, a really, really great collection. So this is a lot of great stuff. Anyways, great stuff, Hunter. Here we have Jay. Now, he's from England, and his fun fact is he's been collecting since 2014. Now, this is a great collection. Actually, I started collecting back in 2014 as well, so that's cool that we both started the same year. I also see that you've got some Vinylmations there. Now, Disney doesn't make too many more Vinylmations. I know they have like 1 or 2 sets come out a year, but they've started to do more like different vinyl figures, I guess. But they are still really great. I see a Mike Wazowski one up there on the top. That's really cool. I also see you've got a lot of pops. Now these ones here are out of box. This is the first out of box display we've seen today. I mean, there was probably some out of box in the other collections, but this is like a main kind of out of box. I also see the fabrication there as well. Looks like a lot of Marvel stuff, a couple 6-inch ones. Just overall, a really great collection, and it's kind of different as well. So Jay, really great stuff. This collection here is from George, and he's from England. He's been collecting for about 1.5 years, and the best way to get pops are from Comic-Con. I bet that is, like, some countries aren't as fortunate to just get pops at literally, like, every store like the US has. So in some countries like England, I'm sure it's harder to get stuff, but Comic-Con is a great way to do it. I know prices are probably a lot higher than they should be, but, I mean, it's Comic-Con. What are you going to expect? But, I mean, at least you can get some cool figures. Like, some countries, I'm sure, don't even have Comic-Cons to get figures. But I am seeing here some really, really great photos. I did notice on the right of the first photo that you sent, there's a bunch of comic books there, which are really cool. So it's like, I don't know if that's like a poster. If you're watching this video, do you want to comment down below what that is? Is it a poster, or is it just a bunch of comics that you turned into like a wall kind of tapestry thing there? A lot of It Chapter 2 ones and some It figures as well. We've got Looney Tunes. I do see some Chrome figures down there. That's neat. Then also in the second photo here, I see you have a lot of great Simpsons figures here. This is pretty much the whole new set minus like some of the exclusives, which is a really great set. I love the Grandpa Simpson one. I love Radioactive Man. Lisa Simpson looks great. I mean, all of them are really awesome. I have like Homer Moo Moo. You're missing Bartman. You should find Bartman. That's a really cool one. And some of the Trios of Horror ones as well are really nice. But yeah, I've got the set here. It's a really, really great set. But overall, George, great stuff. So this photo here was sent in from Max, and he's from California. And this is some really, really great stuff here. So he sent a photo of his Grail collection. I do see a set of Bear Bricks up top there. That's really awesome. Are those ones from Decon? It might be. I think so. I think those are from Decon, so that's cool. I see the Freddy Golden Idol. That's really great. Then we also have Jeffrey as Batman. We've got Kling signed. Is that signed by Sid or Marty Krofft? I'm not exactly sure. It looks like it might be Marty Krofft's signature. We also have the Mark Hamill, which I'm on the hunt for that one. That's a really cool figure that you've got. I'm wondering, did you go to D23? Because if so, you have a couple things from there. So I'm not exactly sure. But overall, some really, really great stuff here. This collection here is from Santiago. He's 19 and from California. He got into collecting around the beginning of 2018 when he discovered my channel. And the videos really inspired him to start the collection. I'm going to read it. I'm reading it like I'm saying it to you. I'm just going to read it. My first pop was the Reverse Flash from the Flash TV show, and I got around 5 more randomly in those years leading up to my official start of collecting. I broke them up into sections, being All Marvel on the top shelf, Umbrella Academy, and My Hero Academia on the second. Stranger Things for the majority of the third, with some MLB and some random at the bottom, and just randoms from different lines. Love your channel, keep it up. Thank you, Santiago. Now let's take a look at these photos here. So, I just noticed in the bottom there, he has the Disney Skyliner. Love that pop. It's a really great one. It's so big too. I see the My Hero Academia ones there. I do see some Stan Lee stuff. That's always great. That's even the one that's him. Is that the Pop Asia Stan Lee? I think, if I'm not mistaken, it is. That's cool. I see the Iron Man with the Nano Gauntlet on. That's a cool one. And then there's even some photos of it from the sides if you want to see some closer up stuff. He's got like the, I believe that's Reverse Flash if I'm not mistaken. I think he said that was that. Yeah, the Reverse Flash. There was another really cool one. He's got Superman, Batman, the 10-inch Demogorgon, a lot of really great figures. But anyways, Santiago, this is a great collection as well. And a great setup too. This one was funny here. I had to include this one because this one's from Bennett from Toronto, and I want to mention that his fun fact, he said that he has more pops than Rye the Pop Guy. Not all pictured, he's got over 300. So this seems to be like his main collection, I'm guessing here. But yeah, there's some really great ones I see, like Marvel, then as you go up. Oh, he's got a lot of The Good Place, that's really cool. Also some of the bigger figures on the bottom there. I do see the Splash Mountain one, which is a great figure. I love that one. Also the Pizza Planet truck with Buzz. That again is one of those weird ones because it's a pop ride technically, but it's a tiny little Buzz sitting on the wheel. And I totally wish they put Woody on the brakes and gas. That could have been cool. But I mean, it's too detailed for that. It's too small to get a figure down there. But overall, really great figure. I also noticed a lot of Freddy Funkos you've got up there. Some of the Colonel Sanders one, a lot of the Icons ones as well. But overall, just a really great set of figures here. Okay, this one was really funny and I had to point this one out. So, my aunt a couple years ago actually went to, I believe it's pronounced Curacao, if I'm not mistaken, from the Caribbean. I almost said Caribbean. I don't know which one's right. I always say Pirates of the Caribbean, but it could be Caribbean as well. But that's what I usually say when I'm saying something, and I usually say Caribbean. Anyways, I don't know what it is. You guys can let me know in the comment section below. Thank you so much. And he said here, that does make him hard for him to find pops, but he still manages to get this collection up, which is really great. He's 15, and he's got some really good pops as well. I was looking here. He's got the 10-inch Groot. He's got the original Surf's Up Batman. I see Scooby-Doo here. As we keep going, there were some really great figures that I wanted to point out. Where was it? Ah, here it is. The Swedish Chef. I did notice this one. He also has some of the Pop Pets. I totally should have got some of those when they first came out, but I don't know why. They never made a Shih Tzu, so I was just kind of sad and I didn't get it, because Bailey, you know, is a Shih Tzu. All the other dogs, I probably should have got something. I just don't know why I didn't. But anyways, I also noticed you have the American Snoopy, which is pretty cool. That's him with the red and white flag all over him. That one's really great. But yeah, just looking through your entire collection, I see some really great stuff. You've got the original R2-D2, some really great Star Wars ones as well. But yeah, overall, just a really great selection of characters here. This one here is coming in from Matthias from Arizona, and he says, these are my pops. He said, a fact about his collection is that he happens to have a similar name to a Frozen 2 character, Matthias. I believe it's one or the other for him. I still don't know, which is why he has it. So that's why he's got the figure up there, which is really cool. I also noticed that he has Susie, some of them from The Emperor's New Groove. This is a smaller collection, but a lot of really great figures here. I also noticed Spot from The Good Dinosaur, the Scoops Ahoy Steve, Wreck-It Ralph is another great one. I also noticed that he has Butterfly Mode Star in the bottom there, which my Hot Topic is sold out of now, so that one's a fun one. It's one of those older Hot Topic exclusives that'd be really great to get. I also noticed you've got Dwight on the side there, which is a great figure from The Office. This one here is from Tanner, and he is from Orange, California, and he met me at the Bands for Arms meet and greet. Thank you so much for coming. A fun fact about my pop collection is that he has about 400, and they are mostly all Marvel. So I'm looking at this first photo here. There's some great stuff. So this seems to be like his Marvel collection here. There's a lot of great exclusives, a lot of Walgreens exclusives. I don't know why, but somehow Walgreens seems to score all of the cool Marvel exclusives. They also get that with the not Black Series. It's the Marvel Legends figures. Black Series is Star Wars. I think they also get exclusives from that as well. But overall, a really great selection of figures here. I see a lot of the Fantastic Four ones. I'm looking for like some older stuff here. Maybe you've got some. It looks like the oldest one that I can see here is like, I don't know. It's hard to tell sometimes, but I do really like the Stan Lee. Just a lot of really great figures. Oh, I did notice you have the Collector from Disney Parks. That's also the Rocket one from Disney Parks as well. Two really great figures there. But yeah, overall, this is probably the biggest Marvel collection I've seen in a long time. This one here is really great. This is Daniel, and he's from the Bronx, New York, and he has roughly around 400 figures. Now, something I wanted to point out here is I have no clue how that TV is on the wall. I know it's probably sticking out a little bit, but like, what happens if it falls or something? Has it ever fallen? Let me know, Daniel, because I don't know about that. But it is pretty cool. I did notice on one of his photos, if I scroll down a bit, he has a lot of the Overwatch characters signed. Now, the great thing about them is that they're voice actors and actresses, so they usually like to go to conventions and stuff like that. I know with them, I've seen a lot of them at conventions, so that's a great set to get them all signed if you're trying to. But it looks like you have a good amount of them here. Also, some other signed figures you have. You have the the masked Ochaku signed, which is really great as well. That's a cool figure to have signed. Some ad icons I noticed as well. Some really, really great stuff. Also, I want to know, are those, what are they called? Display Geek, holders there, because it kind of looks like it. It might be a shelf, but it kind of looks like the Display Geek stuff, the way they do it. I don't know, it's a bit thinner than a shelf than I thought. But overall, you've got some really great Overwatch stuff, and that's a lot of pops to be... Oh, hold on! I missed this photo. He has a pop signed by Tom Holland. He has a pop signed by the voice actress of Pikachu. Whoa, okay, hold on, I gotta go through these a bit here. There's so many cool figures here. Daniel, I did not even notice this picture the first time I was looking through it. Also, a lot of great 10-inch ones. Overall, guys, just so many figures, I don't think we're gonna be able to go through all of them. Here we have a collection from Nathan. This one here looks like it's on his desk or his dresser or something, but this has a lot of cool pops as well. I noticed that he has the flocked bullseye, also the 10-inch Tony the Tiger, a lot of cool Funko Shop stuff. It's cool that you can get that kind of stuff, because those do sell out quick. I noticed some unboxed pops down there. I believe that's Hook Fang from How to Train Your Dragon. That's a neat one. I remember they used to sell those ones over at 7-Eleven a lot. I don't know why they had them there. They had a couple exclusives for a little while, if you guys didn't know, and then somehow got in a lot of those figures, which was weird, but it's cool because then people could get them a lot easier that way. Because I don't really know where else they would sell that. I really wanted to get Barf and Belch, but I never could find that one. But anyways, there's what we've got so far. Really great collection, Nathan. Some really great stuff. I also noticed that Buzz Lightyear there. Can't beat Toy Story. This collection here is from Angel. Now this is a huge collection here. This has a lot of My Hero Academia. I see some Dragon Ball Z. Looks like you're a big anime and like Game of Thrones fan, because I do see a lot of Game of Thrones figures. A lot of ad icons as well. But yeah, this is a great setup. It kind of reminds me of mine, where it's just the shelves going across, which looks great. There's so many characters going on here. Let me keep going here because there's a couple shots. Oh, it's the same shelf 3 times. Good, so I can see it from different angles here. You have some of the new Naruto ones. They've got Naruto Running, the new Hot Topic exclusive 6-path Naruto. Some really great ones there. I know Noah's a big fan of those ones. Yeah, I see Blunt Man and Chronix is a great one as well. Just overall, a really great collection. Okay guys, so this one here is from William. This is really cool. So he lives in Washington. He's pretty much a collector that is around Pixar and Back to the Future. Also, the Ace Ventura was his very first figure because he didn't know what pops were at the time, but now it looks like he collects them. So this is really cool. One thing that I love about this collection is that he's got some out of box, but he also puts other things with it to kind of like enhance the setup here. So like for the Upset, it's got his adventure, the Our Adventure book from Up. I think that's really cool. Also, I noticed the Ace Ventura pop right under that right there, that little setup. That's cool. If you go a little bit higher up in that photo though, there's a bunch of the ones from like different Pixar movies, which is great. And then I also really like your Pixar setup here with all of the Toy Story characters. That's really cool. You've got some Toy Story ones that I don't even have yet. I don't have Benson. I don't have Ham. I'm missing, what else do I got here? I'm missing the black and white Woody. I should probably get that one. That one's a cool one. You also have a couple of the aliens. Also, I'm missing the glow-in-the-dark alien. So there's a lot of ones that I'm missing that you have, so that's really cool. But overall, I really like the Pixar lamp as well. Alright guys, well that's going to do it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys want to see a part 2 to this where we look at more collections, let me know in the comment section below because you guys keep sending in so many great ones. I actually got a couple emails while I was doing this, and I know this was short notice, so if you guys want to maybe make a cool setup for them or something like that, or a new display that you think people have never seen before, you know, send an email over to this one over here. It's toppopsvids@gmail.com. It should be right across the screen right here. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and this has been another episode of Top Pops. Popsters, thanks for watching. See you guys tomorrow.